Welcome to Immigration Quicktake. This is Ellie Rutledge Silver with the American Immigration Lawyers Association. This week, the Department of State and U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services announced new procedures that may provide some relief to certain individuals stuck in the immigrant visa backlogs. Here to share more details is AILA member Sandra Sheridan Reguerin. Sandy, thanks for joining me. What do these changes entail?
Well, basically what they've done is they've applied the existing qualifying date system that has been in effect for years on the consular side of immigrant visa processing to the USCIS side. The only changes are they've changed the name of it, so you're looking at dates of filing and final action dates, which you haven't seen in the past. And additionally, you're giving USCIS the ability to every month decide whether they're going to accept applications based upon the qualifying date or the date of filing as opposed to the final action date or the cutoff date.
Thanks, Sandy. What is the potential impact of these changes?
Well, first and foremost, it's going to allow adjustment of status applications to be filed much earlier than they had been in the past, which is a good thing because it will potentially give these applicants the ability to take advantage of all the benefits that an adjustment of status filing would confer. I think on a longer-term basis, the impact that we're going to see is that the cutoff dates that we've seen in the past, which have varied widely and have advanced very rapidly and then been subject to abrupt retrogression, that's all going to stop, and those cutoff dates are going to advance on a much slower and steadier pace.
Are these changes enough?
Well, a lot of people were hoping that all individuals subject to these severe cutoff backlogs would be eligible to file their adjustment of status now. Unfortunately, when USCIS and the State Department looked at it, they didn't think that that was legally viable, but they thought that they would at least be able to use this notion of the qualifying date, which is memorialized in the FAM, as well as relying on past practice for this to be a tenable solution. Unfortunately, I don't think that it's enough, because although it will help a small subset of people, there are still going to be thousands of people subject to these quota backlogs. It's going to actually take an act of Congress in order for that issue to be fully and finally addressed.
Thanks, Andy, for joining me. For the rest of you, please stay tuned for more updates from the American Immigration Lawyers Association.